Patients later in the show because we have new people tuning in every minute. But we want to keep moving to show everybody that woke up early with us all the things in the show. So these are the Creeping Jenny ground cover. This is the only ground cover in the show. This is Philip's favorite ground cover, and that's saying a lot because Philip designs a lot of gardens. These will do well in part shade or full sun, and this one set is going to give you 6 to 10 linear feet. They also will get 3 to 4 inches high, and they've got that beautiful glowing sort of golden green chartreuse color, which is really going to be a perfect border. And Philip, you said it best. You told me on the phone, Carolyn, tell everybody these are footlights for a fashion show. I love that.
Yes, they are. And I had to tell a little story now too, because this is perennial, comes back every single year. And I've got my big client in Greenwich, Connecticut, where I plant all those annuals. Well, 2 years ago, the ditch where you do your edging in front of your flower bed? I lined the entire little ditch, edging ditch, with this beautiful Creeping Jenny. That was the only thing I changed. The client thought I did a completely different garden. That was the only thing I added to it. It lit up everything because that area also tends to collect water. This will thrive there or in an average garden soil. But where you've got a mulch area, look, that's it.
That's incredible. Wow.
First year.
Wow. That's incredible.
These
I love
sizes.
that. I love that along your walkway or surrounding a tree with, you're surrounding a mulch bed instead of a mulch bed.
Yes.
I love it. And I look at it with that purple. So see, that's why I was saying
That's
they would look so
Sun-Patient.
great. The Sun-Patients and also the petunias, they would look so great.
But this is what I did. And I'm telling you, it's fabulous. And keep in mind that chartreuse ribbon that you see, that yellow brick road, that is perennial. It comes back every single year for the rest of time.
Wow.
And I use it, I plug it into the places where there's nothing going, like at the end of a drain pipe, where it's typically ugly. This will take the water inundation and just be fine. In fact, it'll even grow in a bog area.
I love that. I love that. Also, if you've got an area that, you have trouble with water, too much water, and your soil washing away, this would be a great thing to plant because it'll grab onto that water too, which is fantastic.
Yes, indeed it will. I've got it all around the steps that go up to the aviary. It creeps out over the edges of the step, puts slight little footlights there too. It just softens everything where you've got that ugly hard mulch. Wouldn't you rather have this? You plant it one time. You don't have to plant it again. It's there for good.
Look how beautiful it is. And Philip, you were telling me a secret tip for all of our early birds today. If you pinch off one of these stems and just put it in a pot, guess what happens?
Look.
Watch what
you
he's
don't
doing.
even have to root it in water. Stick that in a pot. It will send out roots on its own. Just water the ground and it comes on. That's what I do all season. I just move it around. And I stick it in the edge of all my pots. Now, my annuals will die in the wintertime in those pots, but next season, the Lysimachia is still there. All I have to do is fill in the center. It's fabulous.
So, in other words, I can snip a stem and plant it and get a whole new plant, which I think is fantastic.
Yes, indeed.
So this is just going to be such a big bang for your bucks here. They're soft, they're fluffy. Again, they're going to get 3 to 4 inches high and spread. So you'll have a nice row of these. And again, I wanted to show you this when I walk back here. This is how it's going to ship to you, but there are 6, I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see, they're in 6 pots underneath. So you don't have to cut these apart or whatever. They're in 6 pots, just like this. Just pop them out. And Philip, how far apart should I plant these? Because I know they're going to spread out.
Plant these about 2 feet apart.
Okay.
And they'll fill in, literally, by the midsummer, they'll completely fill in. But I want to show you this. I pulled one out. This is one.
Wow.
This is just one. You're getting 6 of these. They're well rooted. They've already got these runners going on. I'm telling you, they go gangbusters. You will not be disappointed. You'll think, how did I live without it?
And remember, you can pop these in that whiskey barrel, and they love to trail over the side, just like those petunias. They're going to look great together, or put them in the ground for, again, each set is going to give you 6 to 10 linear feet. Plant them 2 feet apart. You'll have a huge row of these beautiful footlights in your garden. So 4 payments of $722, wet or dry soil, absolutely gorgeous, and they come back every year.
Yes.
Okay. Phillip, tell us about your warranty while we're talking about all these plants.
Well, bottom line is I want you to be happy. I want you to come back. So we're going to make life very easy for you. And if you've got any questions, you can call us at 800-428-9726. But Phillip Watson Designs, we're going to take care of your plant, you and your plant. If your bulbs, cuttings, etc., do not sprout or your plant dies within 1 year from the date of shipment, we will send you a replacement free of charge. So bottom line is,